What if I told you this car can feel absolutely thrilling one moment, and completely controversial the next? The 2022 BMW M4 isn't just another performance coupe. It's one of the most talked about BMWs in years. From its aggressive new design that split the internet, to performance numbers that challenge far more expensive sports cars, this M4 promises excitement but not without compromises. Some drivers call it a masterpiece. Others say BMW went too far. So is the 2022 BMW M for a true modern performance icon, or a risky gamble that only hardcore enthusiasts will love? Let's find out. The 2022 BMW M4 arrives at a time when performance cars are under more pressure than ever to balance power, technology, and everyday usability. Built by BMW's legendary M division, the M4 has always been about delivering a raw, driver-focused experience, but this generation takes a bold new direction. From the moment it launched, it sparked debate, excitement, and plenty of controversy, especially among longtime BMW fans. This isn't just a refresh of the previous M4, it's a full redesign aimed squarely at the modern performance market in the US, where buyers want supercar-level acceleration, cutting-edge tech, and aggressive styling all in a package that can still handle daily driving. BMW clearly wasn't trying to play it safe here. The design is louder, the stance is wider, and the performance numbers push this coupe into territory once reserved for much more expensive machines. But with that ambition comes a big question. Who is this car really for? Is the 2022 BMW M4 designed for purists who crave precision and control, or for a new generation of drivers who want maximum drama, speed, and presence? As we move forward, we'll break down how this car looks, feels, and performs, and whether BMW's bold choices actually pay off when it matters most. Now this is where the 2022 BMW M4 really starts to show its personality. One look at the exterior and you immediately know BMW wasn't aiming to please everyone. The front end is bold, aggressive, and impossible to ignore. Whether you love it or hate it, that wide stance, sculpted hood, and sharp lines give the M4 serious road presence. On the street, it looks planted and purposeful, like a car that's always ready to launch even when it's just sitting at a red light. Step inside, and the atmosphere shifts from dramatic to focused. The cabin feels tight, sporty, and driver-centric. Everything is angled toward you, from the digital displays to the thick steering wheel that practically begs to be gripped hard. The seats hug you firmly, reminding you that this is a performance machine first, but there's still enough comfort to live with it daily. Materials feel premium, the layout is clean, and the overall vibe strikes a balance between modern tech and classic BMW performance DNA. When it comes to performance, this is where the M4 earns its reputation. Under the hood is a twin-turbo inline-six that delivers explosive acceleration and relentless pull at almost any speed. Press the throttle, and the response is immediate. The car surges forward with confidence, pinning you back into the seat. It's the kind of speed that doesn't just impress on paper. You feel it in real-world driving, whether you're merging onto the highway or powering out of a tight corner. Handling is sharp and precise, but it's not without personality. The steering feels quick and direct, making the car feel smaller than it actually is. Push harder, and the M4 rewards skilled drivers with confidence and control, but it also demands respect. This isn't a forgiving car if you get careless. The suspension keeps things tight and composed, though on rough roads, you'll definitely notice the firmness. It's thrilling, but not always gentle. Technology plays a big role here too. The digital displays are crisp and customizable, giving you everything from navigation to performance data at a glance. Driving modes dramatically change how the car behaves, letting you dial things from calm and composed to loud and aggressive. Safety features are present, but they don't overwhelm the driving experience. BMW clearly wanted performance to stay front and center. Of course, all this capability comes with trade-offs. Fuel efficiency isn't a strong selling point, and the aggressive setup means comfort takes a back seat when roads get rough. And then there's the price. This level of performance doesn't come cheap, especially once you start adding options. But here's the real question. Do these compromises matter once you experience what the M4 can really do? This is the moment where everything comes together, and where the 2022 BMW M4 truly reveals what it's made of. Push the car hard, and it stops feeling like a stylish performance coupe and starts feeling like a serious weapon. The acceleration is relentless. From a standstill, it launches forward with shocking force, the engine pulling hard through the rev range with a confidence that feels almost intimidating. This is the kind of speed that instantly resets your expectations of what a modern sports coupe should feel like. On twisty roads, the M4 delivers its biggest surprise. Despite its aggressive size and muscular stance, it feels sharp, planted, and incredibly responsive. Turn into a corner, and the front end bites with precision. Mid-corner stability is strong, and when you power out, the car feels locked, eager, controlled, and alive. But here's the turning point. This performance doesn't come effortlessly. The M4 demands your attention. If you're smooth and deliberate, it rewards you. If you're sloppy, it quickly reminds you who's in charge. What really stands out is how dramatically the car changes based on driving mode. In its calmest setting, it feels surprisingly usable, almost relaxed. But switch into its most aggressive mode, and the personality flips. The exhaust gets louder, the throttle sharper, and the entire car feels tense, like it's waiting for your next command. It's thrilling, but it can also be overwhelming, especially for drivers who aren't used to this level of performance. And that's the shock factor. The M division didn't build this M4 to please everyone. They built it to push boundaries. It's faster, louder, and more demanding than many people expect, and that's exactly where opinions start to split. So now the big question becomes unavoidable. Is this intense, no-compromise performance exactly what makes the M4 special, or does it limit who this car is really for? So after everything we've seen, driven, and experienced, the verdict on the 2022 BMW M4 becomes very clear. This is not a safe, middle-of-the-road performance coupe. It's bold, demanding, and intentionally intense, and that's exactly its point. BMW didn't build the M4 to appeal to everyone. They built it for drivers who want to feel their car every second they're behind the wheel. The biggest strengths are impossible to ignore. The performance is brutal, the handling is precise, and the overall driving experience feels raw in a way that's becoming rare in today's market. The interior blends modern tech with a focused, sporty layout, and the customization options let drivers tailor the car's personality to their own comfort level. When driven the right way, the M4 feels special, fast, confident, and unapologetically aggressive. But the drawbacks matter just as much. The ride can be firm, the fuel efficiency isn't impressive, and the design, especially up front, remains polarizing. This is also not a budget-friendly car once options start adding up. For casual drivers or those looking for a smooth daily cruiser, the M4 may feel like too much. In today's US performance market, the M4 stands as a statement. While many manufacturers are moving towards softer, more user-friendly sports cars, BMW is doubling down on intensity. That choice may divide opinions, but it also keeps the M4 relevant and memorable in a crowded segment. So the real question isn't whether the 2022 BMW M4 is good, it's whether it's right for you. If you crave excitement and aren't afraid of a challenge, this car delivers in a big way. Now I want to hear from you. Do you love BMW's bold approach, or do you think they went too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this review helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more honest car content.